We all know AI can follow instructions like setting an alarm or maybe like calculating a tip. But what if AI could act independently, like almost like having a superpowered executive assistant? That's what we're diving into today, this fascinating concept called agentic AI. Buckle up, because we're going to explore some mind-bending examples. From AI that learns your work style to help you be more productive, to business intelligence that doesn't just analyze data, but actually suggests actions you can take. Our guide for this deep dive is From Tools to Partners, How AI is Learning to Think for Itself, which breaks down this huge shift in how we interact with technology.
It really is a fundamental change. We're moving away from AI as a tool and towards AI as a partner, capable of independent thought and action.
So let's unpack what makes AI agentic. The source points to three core abilities. The first is the ability to understand and pursue goals, not just tasks. It's the difference between, say, traditional AI in customer service analyzing reviews for complaints versus agentic AI aiming to increase customer satisfaction by a specific percentage, and then figuring out how to achieve that goal.
Exactly. It's about understanding the desired outcome and then strategizing the best way to get there. That level of strategic thinking is the second core ability of agentic AI. It's fascinating how these systems are starting to plan ahead, grasp cause and effect, and even become self-aware of their own strengths and limitations.
It's almost like they're developing a form of artificial intuition, figuring things out on their own right. And the source mentions some early examples like AutoGPT and Baby AGI, which can break down complex goals into steps and learn from their actions. But this isn't just happening in the digital world. Agentic AI is starting to interact with the real world too, which is where things get really interesting.
Think about self-driving cars. They aren't just following pre-programmed rules anymore. They're learning from every mile driven, constantly adapting to new situations, and becoming more adept at navigating the complexities of the real world.
It's like the difference between learning about something in a textbook versus actually experiencing it firsthand. That real-world interaction allows AI to develop a level of judgment that just wouldn't be possible in a purely digital environment. But I have to ask, how is all of this even possible? What are the technological leaps that have made this agentic AI revolution possible?
The source highlights three major breakthroughs. The first is the development of powerful foundation models, like GPT-4 and Gemini. These are massive AI systems trained on enormous amounts of data, enabling them to understand and generate human-like text, translate languages, write different kinds of creative content, and answer your questions in an informative way. They're like the brains behind this whole operation.
So it's not just about storing information, it's about understanding it and using it to reason and solve problems, right?
Yeah.
And it sounds like these foundation models are a key part of what allows agentic AI to operate independently. But they can't do it alone, can they? What else is driving this shift?
Another critical breakthrough is the ability of AI to learn from human feedback. This is essential because if AI is going to work alongside us, it needs to understand our values, our goals, and our ways of thinking. Researchers are developing techniques to incorporate human feedback into the AI training process, ensuring that these systems are aligned with our intentions.
That makes a lot of sense. We wouldn't want AI going off and doing its own thing without any regard for human values. It's like teaching a child right from wrong. But there's one more breakthrough mentioned in the source, right? Something about teams of specialized AI. What's that all about?
That's where it gets really interesting. Imagine multiple AIs working together like a team of specialists, each with its own unique skills and expertise. One AI might be responsible for strategic planning, another for gathering information, while others handle specific tasks like writing or coding. It's a collaborative approach that allows AI to tackle problems that would be too complex for any single AI to solve on its own.
It's almost like how a large company operates, with different departments working together to achieve a common goal. But in this case, it's all happening at lightning speed, with AI coordinating every step of the way. I have to admit, this is all pretty mind-blowing. But let's get down to brass tacks. How will we actually use agentic AI in our everyday lives?
That's a great question, and the source provides some really compelling examples. One area where agentic AI has the potential to make a huge impact is personal productivity. Imagine having an AI partner that doesn't just schedule your meetings, but also helps you prepare for them. It could analyze previous emails and documents to pull together key talking points, remind you of important details, and even anticipate what information you'll need to be successful.
It would be like having a super efficient assistant who knows your work style inside and out. And it's not just about meetings. Imagine AI helping you manage your email overload. It could prioritize messages, flag the urgent ones, and even draft replies for you to review. It would be like having a personal email ninja working around the clock to keep your inbox under control.
And That's just the tip of the iceberg. Agentic AI could also help with research, keeping you updated on topics relevant to your work, and ensuring you're always ahead of the curve. It would be like having a personalized research team constantly gathering and analyzing information, so you can focus on what you do best.
This is incredible. I'm already starting to see how agentic AI could revolutionize the way we work and live. But let's not forget about the business world. I imagine companies could leverage this technology in some pretty amazing ways as well, right?
Absolutely. Agentic AI has the potential to transform business intelligence, moving beyond simply reporting past data to actually anticipating future trends and recommending actions to capitalize on opportunities or mitigate risks.
So instead of just telling you what happened last quarter, agentic AI could tell you what's likely to happen next quarter and what you can do to prepare for it. That's a game changer. But I'm also curious about the potential impact on education. Could agentic AI personalize learning in ways we've never seen before?
That's one of the most exciting possibilities. Imagine an AI tutor that understands your learning style and tailors the experience accordingly. It could adjust the difficulty level based on your progress, ensuring you're always challenged but never overwhelmed.
It would be like having a personal tutor who knows exactly how you learn best and can adapt the material to fit your needs. It's incredible to think about the potential of agentic AI to personalize education and make learning more accessible and engaging for everyone.
It really is a remarkable shift in how we think about the relationship between humans and technology.
But with all this incredible potential, I have to wonder, are there any downsides? What are some of the challenges we need to consider as agentic AI becomes more prevalent? It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of all these possibilities, but I think it's important to take a step back and consider the potential challenges as well. As with any powerful technology, there are risks and concerns that we need to address head on.
You're absolutely right. One of the biggest challenges is ensuring that these increasingly independent AI systems remain aligned with human values. As AI becomes more autonomous, we need to make sure it doesn't stray from our ethical principles or make decisions that could harm us.
It's like we're giving AI the keys to the car and hoping it knows the rules of the road. How do we ensure that happens? The source mentions something called AI alignment. Can you shed some light on what that means?
AI alignment is a field of research focused on developing techniques to ensure that AI systems remain aligned with human values and goals, even as they become more capable and independent. It involves things like incorporating human feedback into the training process, designing AI systems with transparency and explainability in mind, and establishing clear ethical guidelines for AI development and deployment.
So it's not just about building AI that's smart, it's about building AI that's aligned with our best interests and that we can trust to make decisions that benefit humanity. But how do we know what's going on inside these complex systems? The source also talks about the black box problem. What are the implications of that for agentic AI?
The black box problem refers to the fact that it can be difficult to understand how AI systems arrive at their decisions, especially as they become more complex. With agentic AI, this lack of transparency becomes even more concerning because these systems are making decisions with real-world consequences. Imagine an AI system making decisions about healthcare or financial investments. We need to be able to understand its reasoning, not just accept its output blindly.
That makes a lot of sense. It's like getting a medical diagnosis without the doctor explaining their reasoning. You'd want to know how they arrived at that conclusion, right? So how are researchers addressing this challenge of AI explainability?
One promising area of research involves developing techniques for AI systems to explain their reasoning in a way that humans can understand. This could involve generating natural language explanations, visualizing the decision-making process, or providing insights into the factors that influence the AI's choices.
That would definitely help build trust and ensure that we can hold AI systems accountable for their actions. But there's another important consideration that we need to discuss: the potential for these technologies to exacerbate existing inequalities. If agentic AI is only accessible to a select few, it could widen the gap between the haves and the have-nots.
You're raising a critical point. We need to ensure that the benefits of agentic AI are widely shared and don't just accrue to those who are already privileged. That means addressing issues of access, affordability, and inclusivity in the development and deployment of these technologies.
It's like any new technology. We need to be mindful of the potential for it to create or reinforce inequalities and work proactively to ensure that everyone has the opportunity to benefit from it. So for our listener who's probably feeling a mix of excitement and apprehension about all of this, what can they do to prepare for a world where agentic AI is becoming increasingly common? What advice does the source offer?
One key piece of advice is to focus on collaboration, not replacement. Agentic AI is not about machines taking over. It's about humans and machines working together, each leveraging their unique strengths to achieve common goals.
It's about seeing AI as a partner, a teammate, rather than a competitor. And that means developing the skills that will be most valuable in this new collaborative landscape, right?
Exactly. As AI takes on more routine tasks, human skills like creativity, critical thinking, complex problem solving, and emotional intelligence will become even more important. These are the skills that AI still struggles with, and that will be in high demand as we move towards a future where humans and AI work side by side.
So it's not about trying to outcompete the machines. It's about focusing on what makes us uniquely human. But the thought of working alongside these super intelligent AI systems can still feel a bit intimidating. The source suggests starting small and building trust gradually. What does that look like in practice?
It could be as simple as trying out a new AI-powered productivity tool, like an advanced email assistant or a smart calendar that helps you prioritize tasks. For businesses, it might involve experimenting with AI-powered chatbots for customer service, or using AI to analyze data and identify patterns that can inform better decision-making.
So it's about dipping your toes into the water, finding ways to integrate AI into your existing workflows and seeing how it can improve your efficiency and effectiveness. And I imagine as you gain experience and build trust, you can gradually increase your reliance on these systems.
Precisely. It's about taking a measured approach, learning as you go, and ensuring that you're comfortable with the level of autonomy you're giving these AI systems.
That makes a lot of sense. But it's not just about individuals adapting to this new landscape. Companies also need to be thinking about how to prepare their organizations and teams for the shift towards agentic AI. What specific steps can they take now to get ready for this new reality?
One important step is to identify processes that involve a lot of repetitive decision-making, but also require a certain level of strategic thinking. These are the areas where agentic AI can really shine, freeing up human workers to focus on higher-level tasks that require creativity and ingenuity.
So it's about finding those sweet spots where AI can augment human capabilities and create a more efficient and productive work environment. But I imagine it's also important to prepare employees for this shift and help them understand how their roles might change.
Absolutely. Companies need to invest in training and development programs that help employees understand how to work effectively with AI, how to leverage its strengths, and how to address any concerns they may have about their jobs being replaced.
It's about creating a culture of collaboration and continuous learning, where employees feel empowered to embrace these new technologies and see them as tools that can help them grow and develop in their careers.
Exactly. It's about fostering a mindset of partnership, where humans and AI work together to achieve common goals, each contributing their unique strengths and capabilities.
Well, I think we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive. We've explored what agentic AI is, how it's being developed, the potential benefits and challenges, and what individuals and organizations can do to prepare for this exciting but uncertain future.
And I think our discussion has really highlighted the importance of being thoughtful, informed, and proactive in shaping the future of AI. It's not something that's happening to us. It's something we're creating together through our choices, our actions, and our willingness to engage in open and honest conversations about the potential benefits and risks.
It feels like we're on the cusp of a truly transformative era where our relationship with technology fundamentally changes. It's not just about using tools anymore. It's about forming a real partnership with AI. And as we move into this uncharted territory, it's up to all of us to shape the future of AI in a way that benefits everyone.
I completely agree. We need to move beyond the hype and the fear-mongering and have a nuanced and informed discussion about the potential of agentic AI, both the exciting opportunities and the challenges that we need to address.
The source ends with a really powerful question that I think captures the essence of this transition. Are you ready to work with AI rather than just having AI work for you? It's a call to action, a challenge to embrace this new era and actively participate in shaping its development.
That question really gets to the heart of it. It's about recognizing that we're not just passive observers in this technological revolution. We have a responsibility to engage with these developments, to learn about them, to experiment with them, and to ensure that AI is used ethically and responsibly.
Because ultimately, the future of AI is not predetermined. It's something we're creating together through our choices, our actions, and our willingness to embrace both the possibilities and the responsibilities that come with this powerful technology.
And as we move forward, it's essential to remember that AI is not a replacement for human ingenuity, creativity, or compassion. It's a tool that can amplify those qualities, helping us solve complex problems, create new opportunities, and build a better future for everyone.
So to our listener, as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of agentic I hope you're leaving with a sense of wonder and a healthy dose of cautious optimism. We're standing at the threshold of a new era, one filled with both tremendous potential and significant challenges. It's up to all of us to ensure that AI evolves in a way that benefits humanity and helps us create a more just and sustainable world.